What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Harry the Horse Barbecue, and today we're doing something a little different. We're going to be eating barbecue that we didn't make here at Handsome Devil BBQ. So let's go inside and let's check out what they got to serve to us.
Harry the Horse Barbecue.
Alright, y'all, what's going on? I wanted to start this series called Binge Eating Barbecue, and I wanted to start off at a place called Handsome Devil BBQ, located here in New York. And the footage we got of me eating some of the barbecue ended up getting corrupt, so I'm doing kind of this voiceover style, narrative style review for the first part of this video. But as you can see here, this tray of barbecue is looking fantastic. It's got 4 different trays. We rolled up and we got pretty much everything on the menu minus a couple sides. You can see in the upper left we got brisket, 2 kinds of sausages, we've got cornbread, collard greens, we've got mac and cheese, turkey, pulled pork, and St. Louis cut ribs. Plus you get complimentary pickles, red onions, and some complimentary sauce. So let's dive into this, starting with the brisket. The brisket, I wish the footage was there, but this brisket was probably the best thing on the menu. As you can see in this photo, the bend test completely passes. I think this was a piece of fatty brisket. Maybe it was lean, I can't quite remember, but this brisket was super tender all the way through. The outside had a very nice flavor and bark built onto it. The smoke ring was awesome. My only gripe about this brisket was that it was probably just not seasoned heavily enough for my liking. The bark had a pretty good flavor to it, probably could have used a little more salt, but I didn't feel like any of the seasoning penetrated through the meat. So the meat was, if I'm nitpicky, it was a little bland, but the tenderness was right on point. It was legitimately cooked to perfection. This brisket was probably the best thing on the plate. Now here we've got some burnt ends, and you got to understand that this Texas style restaurant is not an actual restaurant in Texas where people are lining up around the block for hours on end to get a taste of barbecue. This is a very Texas style joint in a place that doesn't really appreciate Texas style barbecue. But we were fortunate enough to get some of the burnt ends. They just put them on our tray. We didn't even ask for them, so the service there was awesome. But this burnt end, if you can see in this photo, the fat render was there. It was really squishy and tender. This was arguably one of the best bites on the plate, and I'm super appreciative that they threw some of those burnt ends on the plate for us because we really, really enjoyed them. Next up here, we've got the ribs, and the ribs were good. It might have been one of the weaker items on the plate just because take everything you know about a Texas style rib and throw it out the window. This was not a Texas style rib. It had a very sweet glaze on it. Either they add that prior to serving or during the cook. It was a St. Louis cut rib, so very, very sweet. However, the tenderness on this rib, as you can see in this photo, straight up bite through, delicious rib. I just prefer more of a textured outside salt pepper kind of crust on a rib, but these ribs were still pretty good. So we're gonna pick up now with where we left off, trying the pulled pork. So enjoy the rest of the video, guys. I'll catch you guys at the end. It looks like the way they serve it up, they got a little sauce and some seasoning on top, so let's check it out. Good mix of pork here. Let's try it out without any sauce first. It has that pulled pork, is awesome. It's still got texture to it, nice and smoky. It's got this tomatoey, vinegary sauce on top. Really, really good stuff. I like that it's not like a slimy, mushy pulled pork. That texture means everything. Let's go back and let's try a little bit. It doesn't have sauce on it. Let's try one of their house sauces that they gave us. than the standard sauce they gave us. Man, everything is just top notch right now. Let's move on to turkey. Here we have turkey. I mean, can you get more tender turkey than that? I don't really know. Let's try it by itself first. Can you see the juice in there just glistening? That is some tender turkey, man. Try with a little sauce. See if the sauce is any different. A little bit thinner of the sauce, but still very good. Man, this turkey, top notch. Don't sleep on the turkey if you come here. Definitely got to get a taste of this. Last up, guys, we got sausage. Now they serve two different kinds of sausages here. One is a traditional Texas hot link. The other one, jalapeno cheddar. Let's see what they taste like. Let's try the traditional hot link first. Snappy on that casing. Just like a round heat, not like something that's gonna punch you in the face really hard. Very, very good. Man, don't sleep on the sausage either. Now, the classic sausage that pretty much every barbecue joint serves up, jalapeno cheddar. Let's give it a shot. Creamier from that cheese in there, but texture's great. Snap from that casing. Flavor's really good, man. The sausage, again, top notch. Let's try the side. All right, y'all, we got some mac and cheese, collard greens, cornbread. We're just gonna go through them real quick. Standard barbecue sides. Dude, that mac is ridiculous. Creamy, cheesy. That's like the best mac you want. Not baked either. Not too bad. Collards. Well seasoned all the way through. I can't find any complaints here. Alright, y'all. Look, they gave us the crispy edge of the cornbread. Look at that. It's like 90 degrees of crispiness. Look at that. I'll take a chunk, try it by itself. Sweet, crispy. Look how thick that is. On this thin cornbread. Real deal right there. Now, last thing we need to try, minus the pickles and the red onions, those are standard. Give us some white sauce. Is this ranch? I don't know. I think it's on the cornbread plate. I would assume this is for the cornbread. Let's give it a shot. Oops. That's tangy. It's definitely like a buttermilky kind of ranch. Works well with pretty much anything. Is ranch bad on anything? I don't think so. Pickle red onion and the pickle. Let's give them a shot. I'm not gonna lie, I've been munching on these for a little bit. Red onions are sweet, kind of tart, tangy, awesome to cleanse the palate. And these pickles, I mean, that pickle chip is outstanding. We're gonna try and finish up a lot of this barbecue on these plates, but stay tuned because we're gonna go get a couple shots of the smoker they have out back. So stay tuned till the end of the video, guys. Remember, if you like what we're doing here, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. Hit it. I'll show you that smoker coming up. All right, y'all, so behind me is this one of the smokers that they run here. I don't know if it's the only smoker, but it's clearly a 1,000-gallon pit. This one's made by mill scale. You actually can get a shot at the firebox and you can actually see that this is actually a mill scale. When I talked to one of the workers here, they said to me that this is one of the only mill scale smokers that's actually in the Northeast, which is pretty wild. So these guys are going all out on their barbecue, and it's pretty high level stuff as you saw in our video. So I mean, this is where all the magic's happening. They got an electric or maybe a gas powered log splitter here. This smoker is totally sick. You can see that it's covered up, 4 doors on this thing, man. This is maximum capacity. So it's no wonder why they're producing such great barbecue on this mill scale. But I'm presuming to be a 1,000 gallon pit. Now, I don't know what kind of wood they're running. They do have wood outside the front of the restaurant. I'm guessing it's maybe oak. I really don't know. But from the look of the texture of the grains of the wood that we've seen around the property, they're probably running some oak wood on the smoker. But man, this stuff was killer. Thank you guys for tuning in to Harry the Horse Barbecue. We've got a ton of leftovers to take home, and this stuff was delicious. I get to eat this for the next few days. That's pretty sweet. Make sure if you guys are new to this channel to hit that subscribe button down below to keep checking out some cool barbecue restaurants around the area where we live. If you guys like what you saw in this video or the barbecue content we're putting out there, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. If you guys are out there eating barbecue, or if you guys are cooking up barbecue at home, make sure you tag us on Instagram at Harry the Horse Barbecue. I'd really love to see it. Until the next one, guys, let's go eat these leftovers. We out of here. Peace.